They don't tell you this part. They don't tell you that the path to power doesn't begin with applause, but with silence. Not with admiration, but abandonment. It begins when the noise fades, when the crowd disappears, and you find yourself sitting in the stillness of your own thoughts. You will feel it first as a sting, the ache of loneliness. But if you stay long enough in that silence, that sting becomes something else. It becomes fire. A fire that burns away weakness, distraction, and dependence, until what's left is you. Raw. Unmasked. Unbreakable. This is the hidden power of isolation. This is how loneliness becomes the forge of discipline, and the birth of power. Every great transformation begins with exile. When life isolates you, when people stop understanding your vision, when conversations start feeling hollow, that's not punishment. That's initiation. You've been sent into the desert, not to die, but to discover. In the silence, your mind becomes loud. You begin to see your patterns, your fears, your addictions, all the things the crowd helped you hide. At first, it feels unbearable. You'll reach for distractions, your phone, your habits, your escapes. But eventually, even those lose their taste. And in that raw quiet, you'll meet yourself. Not the version you post, not the one they praise, but the one that's been buried under comfort. This is the sacred moment when loneliness turns into clarity. You begin to realize, solitude isn't emptiness. It's space. And discipline begins the moment you stop trying to escape that space. Loneliness is energy. And most people waste it by drowning it in noise, by constantly seeking validation, pleasure, or company. But you're different. You've decided to turn that pain into power. When you stop running from loneliness, it starts working for you. It becomes the force that pushes you to wake up early, to train harder, to study longer. Because the energy you once gave to people who didn't understand your mission, now fuels your mission. Loneliness is no longer your enemy. It's your discipline's oxygen. When no one checks on you, you check on yourself. When no one motivates you, you move anyway. When no one believes, you keep going, because you've learned the most powerful truth of all. You don't need the world to see you. You only need to see yourself clearly. And from that self-clarity comes unstoppable focus. So when the silence returns, don't run. Sit with it. Let it burn through the noise and weakness. Every great man was once the lonely one. Every disciplined soul was once the forgotten one. Every powerful being was once the quiet one, building in the dark. The fire of loneliness is not meant to destroy you. It's meant to refine you. Let isolation become your teacher. Let discipline become your weapon. And let power, the kind that comes from silence, become your legacy. Because when the world finally sees you, they won't see someone who survived loneliness. They'll see someone who used it to rise,